Okay, there we go. All right, so welcome everyone to our June team meeting. We're going to go ahead and get started. We may have a few people popping on here in the first few minutes, but thank you, Carmell, so much for joining us. We're super, super excited to have you here with us. For those of you that don't know, Carmell Meland is one of the regional sales managers with Norwex. So she works directly with home office, and I know not all of us are in Iowa, but quite a few of us leaders are, and we get to work directly with her. Iowa is in her territory. So thank you so much for coming on and speaking to us. Super excited. We're really pumped about Join for Free. You could have just told me on Friday, Carmell.
I could have. Well, I hinted a little bit, but I would like to keep my job. So yeah. I was thinking maybe we're reading between the lines.
So yes, we're super excited. We have a lot of people that are excited about growing teams and moving on up into leadership. So that's what Carmell's going to kick off our meeting with, is talking about this Join for Free opportunity and how best we can use this in our businesses. So I'll let you take it away, Carmell.
Awesome. All right. Well, thanks, guys. So I appreciate that. So you guys know that as a consultant, right, you've got opportunities to share business in a lot of ways. You can share our amazing product, you can share our host benefits, and of course, you can share the business too. So is it possible for you guys to maybe unmute for just a moment, or some of you, and just answer the question, what is it that we love about sharing the products? Like, why are we doing this? Why are we sharing those products with other people? Anybody want to share something?
They work amazing.
Yes, right? We can be really proud about them because they work so great.
I love it. It's so easy.
Yeah.
Like fall?
Yeah, like.
Oh, we're hearing some fun conversation.
They're safe for my family and kids.
Yes, right. That's wonderful too. So we can be comforted knowing that there's not going to be any risk, and the kids can help us clean. So that's cool too.
Yes.
Right. Anybody excited about the fact that you can educate people on that? Is that something you like about the products, like just sharing the, kind of the knowledge behind that? Do you guys talk about saving time and saving money? I mean, we kind of talked about time, but the money piece, right? That's probably pretty big. And I know it's kind of intertwined when we talk about having a safer home, but how many of you would say that the mission motivates you and that's a big part of what you do?
Absolutely.
Okay. Obviously, any others that you guys?
It wasn't at first, but I literally just joined because I hate cleaning, and so it looked so easy, and I could see that it was going to save me a lot of money. And once I went to conference and really heard the heart and the mission of Norwex, I was like 150% on board the mission.
Come on up here.
Right. So motivated to share the products even with more people, perhaps, right? Because you get it and you see the bigger picture. Of course, too, when we share the products with other people, we get to make an income, right, for our family. And also, I think most of us love that we can make a difference, whatever that looks like, right? And that all comes through the product initially. So fabulous reasons for us to share Norwex. And since we're passionate on helping other people, making a difference, and sharing our mission, I would love to invite you to think about taking that one step further and then use those same reasons to share our Safe Haven 5, or, well, it's really not 5 only, but Safe Haven business opportunity. So especially right now with the Join for Free, right? So an amazing opportunity. You guys said you're already excited about that. So we're going to talk more about that. But so when we're sharing the products, some of that kind of crosses over into what are the benefits to us if we share the business with other people. So if you had to articulate that, why would we want to share the business or recruit somebody else? Like, what would be in it for us to do so? Like, why would we want to do that? JC, were you gonna share?
Definitely, because you'll get lifelong customers by doing so. They'll join your team is another one, and you can expand and maybe go into leadership.
Love it. Yes, you covered quite a few there. Yes, definitely. What other perks do we get when we share the business?
A love check.
A love check. Awesome. I never heard it called that.
That's
Right?
what Sonia calls it. And because I didn't really, that's probably one of like the biggest hesitations I had about building a team was, well, so you're just going to make money off of other people. And I
Right.
thought that just felt so icky. But when I think it was my very first conference, maybe my first leadership, they talked about, don't mind my naked children in the background, just running by the window.
Now, of course, I want to look because you said that.
But you know, when we help other people reach their goals, then we benefit too. Oh, Macy, stay out, please. So just helping other people reach their goals then also helps us. So I never really thought about it like that. So I like explaining it that way to people.
Right. Definitely. Exactly. And, you know, that income or that love check comes to that leader because they were, of course, willing to share the opportunities with those people. But along the way, we're supporting them, we're cheering them on, we're helping them with information, we're coaching them, we're training them. So that is the compensation. You're not just, you know, getting free money. You are working for that money because you're helping your team to be successful. And so, of course, Norwex rewards you with that. So that's a really wonderful thing that, you know, when we help others, we help ourselves. So, but I love that you call it that, Heidi. I think that's awesome. So kind of even on individual basis, you guys can sometimes earn recruiting rewards, right? Gifts, bonuses, shopping sprees, those sorts of things. So even if we don't talk about being a leader yet, there are perks that we can earn along the way just for sharing that opportunity, the things that we love, the blessings that we enjoy with other people. We can also get recognition too, you know, from sharing the business and recruiting. And then as JC said, you can become a leader. And then of course you can earn that love check, right? That monthly leader income that comes to you for supporting your team. So there's a lot of amazing reasons to consider sharing the business with other people. And one thing we didn't say directly was, you know, the more people we bring onto our teams, whether it's our own team or our bigger team, the more people we have to help with our mission. Because frankly, we can't do it alone. There's a lot of people out there who need Norwex, don't know about Norwex, and it's really tough for just a few people to meet that need and to, you know, embrace all of those homes and share that. So the more people that we have on our team, the more we can help our mission. So kind of think about it like this. Let's say that you're a consultant that likes to do one party a week. And for my sake to do easy math, we're going to say you meet 10 people at that party every week. So you're doing one party a week, 4 parties a month, and you're meeting about 40 people. That's 40 homes that you teach about Norwex. That's 40 safe havens that you help to create, which is fantastic. But you can only do so much, right? We aren't going to reach all those people, like I said, if we're just doing the pace that works for us. And we want to do our flexible business that works for us. But think about if you shared the business with 3 other people and they were doing the same thing. Now those safe havens that you help to create every month are multiplied times 4 because now there's 4 of you doing it. So now it's 160 safe havens that just that small group of 4 consultants is impacting each and every month. So then we've got 10 consultants, you know, reaching out with their 3 people each. And now look at that. We've magnified that 160 times 10, that's 1,600 homes we're reaching. So in theory, when you look at the multiplication, if everybody were choosing to work in that manner. And of course, we know everybody works at their own pace and sets their own goals, but just for the sake of possibilities, every month that's 160 homes that a team coordinator team could impact, or more, if they wanted to reach more people. So it's amazing when you think about it that way, how fast that could add up and magnify and multiply. And we have, gosh, I don't even know the most recent count, probably 80,000 consultants in the US. I mean, just think about that, and how many people we could potentially reach, even just with that 20% that does parties. So I love the concept that not only are we benefiting ourselves, we're benefiting the people we share the business with, but we're also expanding our reach and multiplying how many safe havens we can create every week, every month, and so on. So the Join for Free, as you know, gives us two ways to share the business, right? So the full kit, it's a $280 value. It has a $2,000 sales requirement, and you can earn it for free, or you can pay $200 at the end of the 90 days. The other option that we don't always have is the opportunity to join for free. We call it that. About a $40 value in the kit and no sales requirement. Both of those offers start with that $9.99 shipping and handling. The difference is, though, is that one supports more activity than the other, and we'll talk about that. But before we do that, I think it's also good to flip our conversation and let's talk about what's in it for that new person that we bring on board. Because we talked about why we love sharing the product, why we would want to share the business, but if we can articulate all the benefits that a new person would enjoy, we also have a way to personalize our invitation to them. So sometimes it's nice, you guys know all the answers to this, but I think sometimes it's nice to get a list and remind ourselves, oh yeah, these are the different reasons why somebody would want to become a consultant. So anybody, well, Heidi is maybe the only one. Crystal, you guys are off mute, but what's one or two reasons that you would say somebody wants to join the business?
Stock their home with Norwex.
Say that again, Heidi.
Stock their home with Norwex.
Oh, yeah. Stock their home, right. Get a lot of amazing product that they love anyway, right? What else?
Money.
Money, yes, right? Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Nothing wrong with money. It's not a four-letter word. So it's all good. Oh, what, Brianna?
Friendship.
Friendship, yeah. And I didn't even, funny enough, I guess I do have it on the list, but I didn't think about it like until JC said about, lifelong customers, right? So lifelong friends too, right? In a lot of cases. I'm betting all of you have a bunch more friends than you had before you joined Norwex, because I know I do, right? Anywhere you go in the country, you probably could know a Norwex person, which is great. Yeah. All right. Any other benefits?
I would say show it off. That's how I felt. I wanted to show it off. I wanted to show everybody.
Okay, so the benefit of being able to share it with other people and kind of be excited and brag about it.
Mm-hmm.
I love that. Definitely. Yep.
Be your own boss.
Yeah. There's a lot of people out there that have a gig mentality, right? You guys, I'm sure have heard of that. There's, people are driving Uber, people are opening their stores on Etsy, people are doing all sorts of side gigs. This is an amazing side gig where they could be their own boss, like JC said, but yet still make an amazing impact and great income for their family too.
Flexibility.
Yeah, flexibility, definitely. I'm just looking at my list to see what we're forgetting. How about the fact that people could start for free with no risk, right? I mean, I don't know of any other company currently, and that's not to say I'm not studying, I'm not out there studying all 400 or 500 of them, but I'm not aware of a company where you can start anymore for free and earn your kit back. They used to be, a lot of companies did that, and now I think we're one of the few. So it's a pretty cool perk that we're kind of really maybe spoiled about, because it's just what we always know. So that's something we can shout from the rooftops. How about travel? Any of you guys been excited by the travel that you've earned in your business? And right? And maybe you didn't know about it or didn't plan to do it. I have to say my leader, when I started back in, gosh, some of you weren't even born yet, probably Brianna, 1988 is when I started. And that's sad. Don't even tell me. But my leader, that's her whole thing. She joined the business because she wanted to travel. And she knew that she could earn trips, and she figured she wouldn't get any other way around the country unless she was in the military, perhaps, but or around the world rather. And so every single year for the 40 plus years that she has now been in the business, she has earned her incentive trip. And so that's her gig. She's just all about the travel, and she has gone just a billion places around the world that she knows she never would have had the money or the resources probably to go to all of them. And she's been able to do it for free. So how awesome is that, right? I mean, you know, you just do your job, you get paid your great income. Oh yeah, and by the way, you get a free trip too. Very few day jobs have that option, you know? So another really, I think, amazing point for people who are excited about traveling. So I think we've got everything. Oh, and some people, like, they might join for the mission, right? I mean, just straight up, that might be their thing, or that they really are passionate about saving the earth. So, you know, all that comes into play, right? And educating others, we covered most of it. Anybody else have anything? Okay. So obviously there's lots of benefits to the new consultant. There's lots of benefit to you as the recruiter. And so you can actually, as I mentioned, use these reasons to invite them to consider the business. So for example, you all got the email on Saturday with the June offers. You might have noticed, and maybe you missed it because there was a lot of links in there. There's an amazing handout with scripting for Join for Free. So if you didn't get a chance to check that out, I would definitely go check it out, print it, share it with your team members, because it gives you some great wording on positioning the offers in a way that I think will allow you to invite maybe more business-focused people, okay? Because I know that sometimes if we've used Join for Free in the past, a lot of leaders have a love-hate relationship with it because they're worried that our team members, or maybe we did it too, are going to just take all our best customers and hosts and pull them into our team, which again, that's great. You want people who are passionate about the product and love Norwex, but if they really are going to be happiest as a customer or host and they don't plan to share it, maybe it's not the best place for them, right? So we want to share the business with two options. So when you look at those reasons to join that we just listed, you could actually use this scripting, and it talks about, you know, gosh, Amy, I just had to reach out to you because I know how much you love our products and you're passionate about reducing chemicals. So that's her reason, right? Her thing that you know about. And so you could say, I'm not sure if you've ever thought about doing something like this, but I wanted to touch base and share this amazing offer with you. And then you just go on to say, do you have a minute or two? And then you can just follow the script. But it's all laid out to personalize to them. Because if you just say to every single person you call, hi, you're so fun. Hi, you're so fun. Hi, you're so fun. I mean, maybe they are, maybe they aren't. But I think it's nicer if we can at least personalize something that we maybe know about them to make it more of a, you know, a personalized offer, right? Versus just, we're being a robot and we're just saying the same thing to everyone. And that helps us, I think, to feel more comfortable about offering when we can personalize to, you know, what we know about somebody, you know, and it doesn't have to be super specific, but just, you know, if you know they are fun, well, then definitely say that, you know, because, hey, we love fun people in Norwex, you know, so that's awesome. But check out that scripting. I think you'll really like it. And then, like I said, it helps us to focus on making the two offers without leaning on the discount or the deal as the main reason. You want to sell the dream and the income and not lead with the discount or the deal. So you'll notice in that scripting, it does not say, oh my gosh, Karen, you are, you know, I know you love Norwex and I know you love a deal and you can join right now for $9.99 and get 2 amazing claws and you can just love your discount. What do you think? Yeah, you could offer it that way. But that's not really setting any kind of an expectation or an opportunity for them to make money or to share it with other people. It's just focusing on the discount, which, as we all know, isn't necessarily going to motivate them to keep on sharing once they do become a consultant, right? So instead, talk about getting them set up with launch parties, and it's right in that script on that page, and then helping them focus on the business versus that discount, like I said. And if they're not willing to do parties, it's perfectly fine to suggest that they do Safe Haven 5 demos, or you might have heard some people talking about them as pop-ups. It's a 15-minute demonstration of the Safe Haven 5 products with the butter demo with 2 or 3 people at a time. And honestly, some people who don't want to do parties, it's because they're scared or nervous about getting up in front of people. They're worried about having to know so many things, or whatever they perceive as so many things. And so, hey, it's perfectly awesome. If you're willing to share Norwex with 2 or 3 people at a coffee shop or at their work or, at their house or wherever it works, that's okay too. Why not? The whole idea is that they're willing to share it, and more people sharing it, even if it's 2 or 3 people at a time, is still going to help us with our mission and help them have a successful business. So even if they say they don't want to do parties, they're not out of the game. Ask them if they might be open to going ahead and sharing it through demos. And of course, they're still going to make a difference. They're still going to help people. They're still going to build their business with that approach as well. If they don't feel comfortable with that, I do think it's perfectly okay for you to say to them, I wonder if maybe we want to talk about you staying a host. Because if you truly feel like you don't want to share Norwex, you just love it so much, maybe the best thing would be host with me once or twice a year. Let me treat you to $200 or $300 in free Norwex, because maybe that's the best fit for you versus getting a discount here and there. What do you think? And then have that conversation, right? So I've had people say, what, really? Like you're a regional sales manager and you're telling me to talk somebody out of joining? It's not really about that. It's about finding that right fit, right? And for some people, it might very well be to stay that wonderful host with you, because we need hosts too, right? So, but it's just being okay to say, oh my gosh, it's an amazing time to join Norwex. We have 2 ways to do it. Here's the starter kit that you're maybe familiar with, and here's a second option. Which way sounds best for you? And that scripting is right on that flyer. So it's really not offering it in any different way. It's just letting those potential people you're talking to know that we have now 2 options for the next 3 weeks, right?
And I did just upload the script. So I put it in our event page, and then you guys, I'll post it with this recording in the team page as well.
Awesome. Thank you, Heidi.
Yeah, thank you. I missed that.
Yeah. Well, there was a lot of links, like I said, so I think a lot of people missed it. So, and I liked it as a little bit different approach maybe than we've shared before, and so I like to just point that out. But so I like to think about JFF as maybe the reason to start the conversation, right? Not necessarily a reason to recruit every single good customer and every single host we have, although you want to offer it out to everybody. But it's that reason to start that conversation. And for those of you on the team that maybe you've never shared the business before, Join for Free is a fabulous opportunity for you to dip your toe in and give that opportunity to be a recruiter a try. See what you think. And the good news is you don't have to have all the answers, and you don't have to be responsible to train everybody. Your team will help to train those new people, right? It's a group effort. You guys have amazing resources and training and all sorts of wonderful things available. And so if there's anyone listening right now who's never recruited, I would say take a chance. Think about the blessings that you have enjoyed and think about passing those on to others. And this is the perfect time to start, dip your toe in and see what it's all about. Because when you do that, you will probably find that it's a wonderful benefit, maybe even beyond what you thought, to have a buddy in the business with you. You know, we don't oftentimes get to pick our coworkers, and sometimes we don't really like them. You know, this is a business where you can pick your coworkers and, you know, invite those people that you think would be fun to work with. And so, I mean, sometimes we don't know that, right, till we get in with them, but that's okay. Share it with everyone. So it also, I think, is a easier opportunity for our customers to consider, because they like the sound of that get started without any, sales requirement. And I think it's a way to open that conversation. I talked to 3 different leaders yesterday who all joined with Join for Free, and they joined with the smaller kit, and every single one of them shared with me that they really wished, in hindsight, they would have joined with the starter kit because they had to buy their own darn mop, and they were annoyed by that. So, it's worth the conversation with people like, hey, they can go either way, but, here's the benefit of this kit, here's the benefit of this kit. What seems like the best fit for you based on what you want, and how you want to share Norwex, and then have the conversation. So share it with everyone, because you never know who's going to take you up on the offer, right? It's all about timing. And the more that you share it, the more confidence you're going to gain, and the more comfortable you're going to be talking about it. And then I know that you guys are having an opportunity event this Thursday. So I think that's a fantastic place. You can invite them to learn more, and then use the opportunity event to really talk through the nitty-gritty. And for those of you that haven't recruited before, I would recommend you get on that opportunity event on Thursday with your guests so you can hear what is shared by the leaders, and so you can become more familiar with what you might want to say or how to share that information. And so you guys have an amazing leadership team that really is able to support all of the consultants in that way. And so I would encourage all of you on in the meeting tonight to take advantage of that, because it's a really cool opportunity to tap into the expertise of your team and let them help you. Let them help inspire your guests to want to consider the business. So of course, when you share that, you could recruit, and that allows you to move into leadership. And of course, you guys know that Join for Free goes on until the 24th. And so I would like to invite you to think about, would I want to use Join for Free as an opportunity to promote in leadership as well? Now, for those of you who are leaders, it's a fantastic opportunity to build your team stronger, add to your team, and help people on your team promote. For those of you who are new to leadership, this could be the easiest time for you to share the business and become a team coordinator. And right now, we have a double promote and grow bonus going on until August 1st. So that is twice the reasons why you'd want to share the business. We talked about all those benefits to you and to the people you share it with, and all the love checks and all those great things. But Norwex provides a bonus when you promote. And right now, it's double bonus time. And so when you help 3 others to join you, and the 4 of you engage in the same month, meaning doing $250 or more in the same month, then you're going to be able to promote to team coordinator, and that will currently get you a $200 cash bonus from Norwex. And that is available for anybody becoming a new team coordinator until August 1st. And new sales leaders get a $300 bonus. New executive sales leaders, so if anybody's thinking of pushing themselves a little bit in the next 2 months, growing their team, JC, am I looking at you? Maybe. You can get a $500 cash bonus. Woo! And normally ESLs don't get any bonus. So it's not just like double, it's like amazing, because ESLs don't normally have a cash bonus. Yep, Heidi's going, yep, nope, we didn't get one, right? And senior executive sales leaders, so red jackets who promote by August 1st, get a $1,000 cash bonus. Yay! On top of all the other amazing things. So you have lots of opportunity. I have seen teams go from consultant to sales leader in 1 month with Join for Free. Now, there's a lot of work involved to manage to get everybody rounded up and engaged, but you can totally do it. And so I would like to ask for 2 things here from you, and you can take care of it after the meeting, so you're not taking up all your time. But if you would send me a couple things. You can text me your Join for Free pledge, and my number is 763-203-3329. 763-203-3329. Text me your name and how many people you would like to recruit this month. And everybody who texts me by tonight with your name and your pledge, I'm going to put you guys in a drawing for some Norwex tools that you can use for your new people. Okay? So that's one thing. And then also, I would love to brag to Debbie how many promotions you guys want to pledge to from your teams for June and July. So if anybody within earshot wants to promote to any level by August 1st, will you also please let me know in your text or text me your name and what level you're going for so that I can be sure to share that with Debbie and we can celebrate, cheer you on, and make sure you have the resources you need to make it happen. Okay? So, all right, awesome. So I just want to make sure I didn't forget any of my requests. All right, awesome. So we got everything covered. I am probably hogging all the time, Heidi, so sorry.
Sorry, the one thing I just want to say about sharing the opportunity, I've heard this time and time again at conferences. If you are somebody who's sitting there going, oh, I don't want to build a team, I don't want to recruit, I don't want the responsibility of other people, think of it as, what if somebody would have never shared it with you? What if someone wouldn't have said, hey, would you like to take a look at this opportunity? And if we don't offer it, that's what we're doing to other people. We're taking away the opportunity that they could have. So it's not us missing out on an opportunity. It's just taking that opportunity from someone else. So we really do have an obligation to share this. And, you know, like Carmell said, even if you're not thinking you want the responsibility of a team, we do so much together. And our leadership team, we want to work to support everyone to help make it easier for you guys to bring people on and welcome people into the team. So just think of it that way when you're doing your parties and just talking to other people about Norwex and about our team.
I love it. Thank you, Heidi, for saying that. So, so true. And you guys have an amazing, very strong team. You're very fortunate. Take advantage of all the brilliance that are, you know, on this call right now, plus as well as all of the PGT, you know, resources that you guys have too. So love that. Awesome. So that's it for me. And I can't wait for my phone to blow up, but you guys have to make sure that you let me know who you are, because I won't recognize all the numbers. So you gotta let me know who you are, what your JFF goal is, 1 person, 2 people, whatever it is. And then, or I had somebody last night tell me 30. Actually, I had 2 people tell me 30 and 1 person tell me 20. Because by the way, you know, the top 4 people with the most recruits who engage this month are going to go on a very special trip with Debbie Bolton to Canada to celebrate the anniversary, the North American anniversary in Canada. Did you guys notice that? Did you see that? Oh, Brianna's like, what? Yeah, go back and take a look. It's called, I think, Take Flight. So the top 4 recruiters with the most people recruited and engaged are going to go on a special trip with Debbie to Canada for 3 days to celebrate. So yay!
Does anyone have any questions for Carmell while she's still here?
I don't have any questions, but I do just want to say that I did join on a join for free month, but Heidi got me to do the standard kit.
Yeah.
So she did a great job by explaining the difference and telling me I'd do better. Might have a longer go at the normal kit, and it was very successful that way.
Love it. Yeah. And I think it's just good to talk about it and talk through it with your new people and see what they think is the best fit. So definitely love it. Well, thanks you guys for letting me join you and share some tips and ideas on that. And can't wait to get all your texts on your Join for Free goal and your promotion goals too. So I can brag up to Debbie what's going on with Team Fearless. Okay.
Thank you so much. Okay, guys, don't go anywhere. We're not done. We're not done. Carmell's just heading to another meeting.
I'm signing off. Thanks, you guys. Have a great meeting. Bye-bye.
Thanks so much, Carmell.
You're very welcome. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye. Okay. All right, guys. I don't know. We lost. Oh, there's JC. I was like, I think we lost JC. Okay, so we still have some training to do, and Carla, are you good going next? Send it off to you. Okay, perfect. Carla's going to talk to you guys about partying through the summer.
Okay, so I think I did a YouTube video. Didn't I do a YouTube video last summer about this too? About different themes? You guys remember? Didn't I do something?
Maybe.
Okay. I thought I did about having, and when we're done with the meeting, I'll post some different themes that you can use during the summer. But basically, there's many ideas that go beyond just your EnviroCloth and window cloth for summer parties. Obviously, summer is the time for pools, so we all want to be at the pool. But what's nice is that you can bring the new lotion, you can bring the body balm, you can bring the towels and all that to the pool and still talk about Norwex and use the Norwex there. I was trying to think what else. The rescue gel is kind of one of them hidden things. I know some of you, I personally have not, but some of you have used it on sunburn. Haven't you guys? Or was that the neck gel?
That was the neck gel.
That was the neck one? Okay, which I know, bummer, they don't have that now. That was a nice, cool relief. So, but I never thought to try the rescue gel. I don't know how that would feel.
It does.
I guess that would be,
It does work very well.
does it, Holly?
Yes, it definitely does. I used it in Florida when I was there in March. Yes.
Okay, awesome. Let's see. I'm trying to find my picture that I had with all the different themes, but pretty much just make it fun. You don't need to try to make your parties the same all the time, month to month. They can vary. You can do such as, oh gosh, you guys, I should have brought this up. I wasn't, do you guys remember my s'more one that I had mentioned about? I'm going to go find my list here.
It was funny, wasn't it? Like throwing marshmallows. No, maybe that's not it. Maybe I dreamt that.
Oh, you know what? That was one of the things too. We talked about marshmallows because you can use the netted dishcloth to clean your child's hands full of marshmallows that are melted on them. So that's kind of a clever way. I've done, which I guess this kind of goes all year round, but I've done a nacho party. And so, of course, when you have a taco nacho party, what's the big mess? The shredded cheese, right? That and the crumbs of the chips and everything on the counter. So then I just use netted cloth and I show them how easy it is to pick up the shredded cheese off the countertop too. So, sorry, I'm just still trying to find my picture. I need to go back in here.
I think even like your picture with all the ideas on it is really good, but if you just even break it down into like kitchen, I know one year Norwex had some cute invites for us about like island parties. So like if you just gather around the kitchen island, but you could kind of have like an aloha type theme or whatever, and fruity drinks, or sit on the deck and just talk about a lot of the kitchen products and things that maybe you don't normally talk about. So the fruit and veggie scrub cloth, the oven and grill cleaner, the cutting board, the netted dishcloth. I mean, there's so much Norwex for the kitchen, and we don't always talk about that at every party. So I just think that the summer gives you a good chance to kind of take these hidden gems, these other items that we don't always get to talk about, and just specialize parties. It also helps you with bookings then too. So if you're doing a kitchen party or an island party and someone's asking about the bath towels, it's like, well, who's going to throw a spa party where we talk about like the body products and all the things for the bathroom. And so it kind of helps you get bookings then too, spinning off on different areas of the house. So did you find it yet, Carla?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What was
And along with that, You can do ditch the plastic. So when you go on a picnic or a reunion, so you bring your reusable grocery bag, you bring your fruit and vegetable bags. I mean, it's just time to bring your stainless steel straws. Just things like that when you're out on the picnic. When you're using a grill that's out on the picnic, bring your cleaning paste and the Spironet, and you can clean it up and show people. Even at their home, you can clean their grill. So that's a good thing too. The s'mores, it's a nice fun theme name is More S'mores, Fewer Chores. Okay, and so you save time, save money, so you have s'more for things that matter most. So it's kind of a fun theme. The other ones I have done was which I thought was really fun, was the sandals and sangria. And you could do this either way. You can have people bring their most hideous sandals or flip-flops and have a competition. And the host will announce like the worst flip-flop, or you could have the most clever, the most fancy, just however you want to do it. So you can have sandals and sangria. You can wear your favorite sandals.
Which did you, or I would give them like a free travel and viral cloth for who has the ugliest sandals. Did you do that? Or did I just make that up?
I probably did.
Like they get a free gift for whoever has the worst sandals or something.
Yeah.
Like that.
I know I would have had a gift. I just can't remember what I gave out. But I remember cleaning a flip-flop with a cleaning paste. I did that one time. But you can also name it Flip-Flop Fun Party. There's Chex, Dex, and Norwex Fire Pit Party. And that's the More S'mores, Less Chores. So there's a lot of things, and I can post these too in the meeting if you guys just need some ideas. Sometimes it's just having that idea, and then you go for it. It's so easier. A lot of you, if you're a lot like me, I need that idea, and then I run with it. But it's hard to get that initial idea. So that's what I kind of struggle with sometimes, because I know a lot of you guys are probably just struggle with the name, right? You guys struggle with the name of a party on what to call it. So just for the online ones. But yeah, just make sure you keep going. Biggest thing is just to keep partying through the summer. We know everything is it's a big vacation time. It's people are busy, and that happens. Okay. But we're never too busy to bring something up. That's what's really nice about Norwex is it seems that wherever we go, as long as we have Norwex with us, and that's the clever thing about the Safe Haven 5 on the go, you guys. That's just have one with you, because you never know. Just anywhere you go, you can always show a demo to somebody.
And try it kits. Were you going to show a try it kit or talk about a try it kit?
Yes. So that leads right into the try it kits. I was pulling out the one. When I first made them, I used the vegetable bag, fruit and vegetable bag, and I just stored everything in here, and I kept it in my car. Now, you guys that are signed up on the planetgreenteamtraining.com, this is where I found my material. So I grabbed one of these hoop-de-doos, whatever those are called. I don't know, those ring holders, paper holders. And I just printed out, I don't know, it's probably backwards, but it's try before you buy. And it explains everything about this try it kit. And it talks dry for dust, for wet for the rest for the EnviroCloth, the polish for streak-free shine on the window cloth. So it gives them some instructions. The dust mitt, I included a little sample of cleaning paste in there as well. And if you guys don't know how to do samples of cleaning paste, it's very easy. I've tried both ways. I've done where I've taken a spoon and grounded it up into it's going to come out very powdery.
Oh, we lost voice.
Oh, I can't hear you. That's weird.
Mime.
We can't hear you.
It should be like a guessing game.
Yeah, I don't know what just happened. That was so weird. Your volume just shut off. Now try. No.
No.
Oh, there.
No.
No.
That was me. Sorry.
No, that was you. That's weird. That's so weird. Try calling. Are you on your computer? Try calling in from your phone. I'll talk while you're trying to call in from your phone. That's so weird. Okay, so we'll come back to talking about Try It kits. Really, you guys, I want to maybe set some different expectations for summer parties. So I feel like it's really easy in my experience, I've been doing this almost 4.5 years. So like fall and winter are, I think, just like natural times for people to want to have get-togethers and gatherings. And in the summer, it seems like people are always on the go and thinking about camping on the weekends. I know we're at the lake a lot, and people are planning vacations. Kids are, either at daycare, or if you're a teacher, your kids are probably home with you. So I want you guys to know that attendance in the summer is usually low, okay? So if you have had parties where you've had 10, 12 people show up, even 8 people show up, like that's a great party. And it's probably pretty easy for you to have an $800, $1,000 party. In the summer, your attendance might be more around like 3 to 5 people that show up, and you maybe having like $750 parties, okay? So I want you to know that it's probably nothing that you're doing different. It's just summer, and that's just how it is. So I don't want you guys to beat yourself up about it. Just remember that. Just keep that in mind. I know that it can be very easy to, I've had so many people say, I just don't know how you keep doing it, how you keep going, because it can be so easy to quit. Anybody here ever want to just be like, well, maybe I'm just going to be done with Norwex because it's just hard to get people to have parties? I personally have never felt like that because this now provides for my family. But when you look at our leadership team, the only reason that we are executive senior level leaders is because we never quit. Like we just ride. Literally, this business is like waves. And so you have to just keep pushing and being intentional. So here are some things that I do. And I wanted to show you guys, I've kind of been revamping my follow-up system. So if you're brand new, get on having a really good system right away. If you've been in the business for a while and you don't have a ton of parties on your calendar right now, take this time to go back through and follow up. And the first person you should follow up with are your past hostesses, okay? I know we always think about like going to the customers, but the hostess, okay? They were already excited enough about the product to invite people into their home. So that should be when you're following up with people. And if you haven't done it for a while, the first person you want to follow up with. Okay, so when I talk about my hostess coaching, I do have these ARC binders. And so I have one for follow-up. And I've been doing this by month, okay? So I bought these little zipper pouches. Now, I do use Project Broadcast. I know a lot of the leaders on our team use Project Broadcast. And Carla and I use it different, but it works the same. We just both have different systems. She uses a lot of campaigns, and I do a lot of mine manually. So, for instance, this is what I'll show you my April, okay? Because I just got done with April. Okay, so here's what my April looks like. So, I have these little sheets that I just put a piece of paper in, and then I use a wet erase marker to write on it. So over here, I have the date of the party and then all my parties. This would be the day that I need to do my 2-day follow-up, my 2-week follow-up, and my 2-month. And I kind of start to just, so like my 2-month, even though I had a party on 4/9 and 4/29, I'm going to do all of that month, all of April, in the first part of July. Okay, and then I keep little notes over here on people that wanted to host and people that were interested in the opportunity. And then inside, I have all of my customer order forms in this little zipper pouch, okay? So even if you don't have this type of system, you could just use like a yellow, like manila file folder, and I will post, I mean, it's nothing fancy, but my little printout sheet I just made in Word. But you can just do it month by month. And if you only have one day a month to do follow-up, you should do it the night we do our team booking blitz, which is going to be Sunday night. That should be the night that you sit down and do follow-up, okay? So even if you just pick that one night, but right now I think is a really good time if you're brand new to get a system in place for follow-up. And if you've been in the business for a while and you're like, oh, I don't have a ton of parties going on, implement a system for follow-up and be intentional with that through the summer, because it is a proven fact, you guys, especially in this business, what you do or don't do today is going to affect your business 90 days later. Okay, you guys, when is 90 days? September 4th. Okay, does anybody have, like, what's going on in September? Does anybody know? It's another team celebration month, and we're going to have brand new products. We're going to have a brand new catalog. We're going to have brand new products, okay? Who wants to be starting their business over in September when you have no parties on your calendar and you're like, crap, now I got to, like, if you're a teacher, right, you're just back to school, you're scrambling to, like, get people to book parties. The hottest selling season is September through December for us. That is like prime hot selling season. We do not want you coming into that season with a dry calendar. Okay, so follow up right now. And Carmell, I think, was the first person that talked about this 90-day rule. And it was funny. We actually had a couple people that quit partying in May. Okay. And then came September and they were reaching out to me like, oh my gosh, like this is so hard. I just don't know if I can keep going. I don't have any parties on my calendar. And I really started thinking about it. I'm like, they quit working their business in May. And I get it. Summer is busy. I don't like to work as much during the summer either, but we have to be doing small things and being very intentional with what we are doing to make sure that we're still moving our business forward. Okay, so try it kits. If you're not partying a lot, that's okay. Carla, are you back?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
On my phone?
Yep.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Okay.
So if you're not partying a lot, try it kits is where it's at. This is what you want to be doing, you guys.
All right, so I just posted, I'm posting now. Well, I posted the summer themes, and I'm going to post pictures of what I'm talking about now. How much did you guys hear that I was talking about these?
You just started talking about how to make the samples.
Okay, so the cleaning paste. Those of you guys that have problems figuring out how to do cleaning paste, what I have known to work best is I found on Amazon some lip gloss balm stuff. I should have grabbed one. Well, wasn't even thinking about it, but just a little container. And then you can put the powder of cleaning paste in there, and I spritz it with water and I press it down and I let it sit there overnight and let it dry. And that works really well as a cleaning paste sample. If you don't want to go through that work, then simply just put powder in it. You guys, every time that I go and do a demo on the person's inside of their oven, I'm still taking a spoon and doing shavings of cleaning paste on there. So it's just something that I kind of use that's kind of the style I clean anyways, is I just take the shavings and put it all over and then get my wet sponge and go over. So don't feel bad if everything's just a powder and that's what you're giving them, because it's still going to work the same. I give them a little sample of that, and then a sample of detergent, which there's instructions on that too. I kind of made these, I cut these sleeve holders in half and made it that way. I did use those, and did I tell you guys, did you hear that you can find these on planetgreenteamtraining.com? So if you want to print them out, I did post pictures for them, but if you want something at least a little bit maybe more clear, if these don't work for you, you can find them on that website. and it's free. So those of you guys that haven't participated in that yet, you need to sign up. It's a lot of helpful info. So then when I started too, I started putting these little pamphlets in my host gifts when I was giving them a EnviroCloth and a window cloth. So then it gave them instructions. So that's kind of what I use there with the Try It kit. I put everything that I had there in this bag, and then I just had a brochure and all about the cleaning paste on different items you can use, different things you can clean with the cleaning paste. So I had that for a while. I personally think getting too big of a Try It kit may be overwhelming to some people. So you just want to have it just nice and simple. You don't have to have the full product, the full size product. You can just have the travel ones. I used these pinking shears for a long time to cut up my window cloths. And those of you guys that are newer consultants, recruits of mine, you probably noticed that I give you a mini EnviroCloth and the cut up window cloths in your consultant kit that I send you, because I explained to you too that those are perfect little Try It kits to give somebody. So it's just simple enough to give them an EnviroCloth and a window cloth to try. As you gain a little bit more down the road, that's when you have that extra dust mitt. Okay, so put it in your Try It kit. I got to the point now, which I haven't used it yet, but I have a mop bag and I have an extra mop, and I thought that I would just keep that extra mop and a dust mitt and the EnviroCloth and window cloth and just keep it in my car. Figured I could give it out to anybody that maybe wanted to try it. I personally just haven't done that. I have the bag all ready to go and it's in here, but not in my car. So Try It kits are just it should not be, it's not difficult, you guys. You could do so much. You can find, Heidi, you actually made this up, and it's in the file section of the team page. You can simply just get just a little variety pack, okay, of the 3 mini cloths, and just because this is what I do to give out to hosts too when they host. It's a little gift, so you can cut this up and put it in this pack and just make this your Try It kit. That's all. So it doesn't have to be pricey. You guys don't need to just spend a whole lot for these Try It kits. So very, very simple. Just enough time for them to use it for a couple, 3 days, and enough for them to say, hey, yeah, this really does work. It really does clean. So yeah, that's my Try It kits.
Okay, do you guys have any questions while we're on that subject before we move on? We just have a couple more things to talk about. No questions? Okay, yep, Brianna.
Okay, what do you all put in your new consultant? I know this doesn't have anything to do with Try It kits, but I'm really curious, what do you put? Because we're recruiting this month, so what do you put in your new consultant package?
Oh, goodness. Okay. I wanted to talk about this on a Tip Tuesday, but honestly, I cannot find where I got this. So I give this. I don't know, Heidi, if you recognize it. I cannot seem to find this. I keep making copies after copies and give it to my new recruits. And I know there's a couple of you.
I've never seen that before.
Yeah. It's Planet Green Team Training and Support from Norwex. Welcome to the Planet Green Team. It's it's has a lot of just fresh start deadlines. I don't know. I should just scan it and put it in our file section. Maybe that would work. I hope my scanner works on these copy sections, but it talks about the Norwex back office. training resources, just the business supplies and how to order them. And look, it even has copies of pictures of postcards that you can find. And I don't even know if we have most of these available anymore. So I don't know.
Probably not, because we have a new designer. But I mean, you obviously didn't get that from me because I've never seen that before.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I have no idea.
And honestly, I don't hear back much from my recruits about how beneficial this has been for them. I mean, I really don't know if it does much of any good, how to enter a party order, just because we have so much that we have online in the units, but it's just something I stick in there. And I also put, a copy of our tax records that we keep so they can see that. I send them, I know you know this, Heidi. Remember when we had these little brochures? How to take care of your cloths. So I put one of these that are blank without my name on it so that they can use this if they want to and make copies as something to give to people, because that's how I started. It's just something. I also, guys, I also write a letter. And do you want me to read you it, or you guys? You guys falling asleep?
You sent swabs and the 2 small cloths that you used to give away.
So yes, I put on here, I've given you 2 sets of mini and viral cloths and window cloths. Please use these to give to anyone you want to try Norwex. I call it a mini try it kit. That way they can use it for a couple days. I also give a couple blank calendars with 4 sticky notes so they can use those sticky notes to book 4 parties on their schedule in the next 2 months. And they can even be the launch parties. Let's see. And then I talk about the swabs, because I put in there 2 to 3 swabs that they can use on me without knowing where to purchase them. They could have them, and then when they need more, they can contact me. Yeah, that's really about it. I give them the Fresh Start brochure, and then I give them a catalog. That's about it.
Okay, just so you guys know, I don't do any of that. So don't feel like you have to do all of that. If you're recruiting, I don't want that to like intimidate anyone. I've never, I've sent people some swabs and like some use and care cards before, but you do not have to have something like that to recruit, to be a leader. You're not, like Carla is right? Crystal, you're like, oh my gosh, I don't know.
I know, I'm sitting here going, I'm like, what the hell? Like, I'm supposed to talk to somebody on Thursday. I don't have any of this shit.
Nope. I do not send it. Carla and I do things so different, and we both are jacket leaders, and we both are very successful, and she does things that I never did for her. So everyone does their own thing. You do not have to do all of that. I'm sure your recruits are like, they're super, super spoiled, Carla. My girls are probably like, geez, I never did any of that.
Honestly, I didn't do this for a long, long time. I maybe started doing this half a year ago, maybe. I mean, I didn't do it initially right away at all. So just so you know.
Yeah, and honestly, a lot of that info, you guys, okay, so I want everybody to at least invite one person. I just held up 2 fingers, so 2, okay, do 2. No, at least one to our opportunity event Thursday night. And here's the deal. When someone joins your team this month, we want you to tag them. You guys have all seen the announcement post we have in the Team Fearless page, right? just says announcements, welcome to our team, and then it shows the leaders. But in the announcement post, we have the Getting Started Google Doc. We talk about planetgreenteamtraining.com, and there's a video that shows them how to get to the units and all of the resources available to them. So when someone joins your team, tag them in that announcement post and just say, hey, Crystal, so excited you just joined the team. Read through this post and watch these videos to get started. That's literally what you need to do to get someone started when you're just starting out with recruiting. And hopefully after our opportunity event on Thursday, hopefully this weekend, we will see that announcement post blowing up with welcomes for new team members and training on that announcement post. If you haven't checked out that announcement post, go do that because there's a lot of info right there. Also, a couple other announcements. So the
updated a lot of office training videos for you.
That was weird. I think that was like me popping back. But so that's happening Thursday night, the opportunity event. And literally all you guys need to do is invite people to the event. Okay. Your leaders, like we are going to do all the posting and help, but we want you to be there. We want you to be there commenting. And that way you can kind of see, it also really helps when we post about topics. It really helps if you share your own experiences. Because a lot of these people that are going to be in there, they're going to have a lot of questions. They're going to have a lot of hesitation. So it helps if we have team members commenting, sharing their experiences and some of the fears and things that they had when they were signing up as well. So that's happening Thursday night. Carla, are you opening the Booking Blitz event tomorrow? Is that right? Or is it already open?
It should be open.
It is. Okay. We just need to invite people, or did you already invite people? I haven't looked at that. The Booking Blitz, we are doing this every single month, and it happens this month. It is Sunday, June 9th. Okay. So even if you're not looking to book parties, which I hope you all are, at least one, take this Booking Blitz night to be your work night. Work on your Norwex business night. Like I said, do follow-up, label your catalogs, do some hostess coaching, post in your VIP group, do something with your Norwex business. So it is Sunday, June 9th, and Carla has an event page. Will you just share that into the Team Girls page? Yep. So there's
I think I did already. So I know people are.
Shared it, but I don't know if I got invited to it or something like that. I don't know. I'll have to look back on there. I know
Okay.
on a couple different pages.
So there's some pre-posting and stuff that happens in that event page first. So that's why we want you guys to be watching for that Wednesday and Thursday. Now next Tuesday, okay, like this month we just got super lucky with having people wanting to speak into our team. So Carmell reached out and said, hey, can I chat with your team? And I was like, sure. So next Tuesday, we're going to do another Zoom call, but with someone else, kind of a little bit different topic, but really awesome. Louisa Dykstra is actually like, she's 2 levels above me. So there's a jacket leader above me, and then Louisa is above that, that jacket leader. And Louisa is a vice president sales leader. So same title as me, but she'd be like, I think my grandma, ish, if we're talking that way. 8 o'clock on Zoom. She is going to be, she is a powerhouse team, like amazing team. And she's going to be talking about a lot of the fears, maybe hesitations that surround leadership. If you're just curious about what it even looks like, if you're curious about what leaders make, and we will talk about income, just lots of different things, kind of helping you guys just dip your toes into what the possibilities could be with leadership, and also the mindset surrounding leadership. So Louisa actually wrote a book, and it's coming out this summer, which is really exciting. And so she is a mindset do I call her like a guru? She's amazing. She spoke at our retreat that we had in April, and she's absolutely amazing. So it's just really good. Oops, sorry, what'd you say, Brianna?
Can I speak about that?
Yeah.
Katie, Ashley, and I got to have like a one on like 20 people session with her, and it was amazing. Like, we didn't want it to end because it's just like your mind is blown, and it's so inspiring and it's so amazing. And so if you can be on it, you need to be on it, because it just shifts your mindset completely. Don't you think, Katie? But seriously, like, it is just crazy how amazing her talking is. It's just great.
Yeah, sorry, Matt's being incredibly loud washing dishes, so I'm trying to stay muted.
Yeah, the things that, oh my gosh, like whenever I hear her speak, I'm like, duh, like it clicks. Like, it's just so amazing. And she knows so much about how our brains work, and she can help us to maybe not feel overwhelmed, to not feel scared, and to really just find joy in pretty much everything you're doing and in your business, and how to make it awesome. And you guys, she parties like maybe 2 times a month. Isn't that incredible? And I don't know, I'll see if I can get her to share her paycheck with you, but she's just so amazing at everything that she does. And so I'm super excited to have you guys hear from her next week. And she wants people to be on so that you guys can literally tell her what some of the things you're struggling with are. She's not going to like that word. I don't like that word either. But if whatever your mindset is around your business or around leadership, she is going to help debunk all of that. So it's kind of going to be like personalized training for you guys as well. So that is happening next Tuesday. And then if you are participating in the Countercloth Challenge, okay, we want you to have your participants found by Wednesday, which is tomorrow. So if you need to post again on social media or send out more text invites to people, we would love it if you had your cloths in the mail by Friday. And so we will give you instructions on mailing to hopefully have them in the mail by Friday, if not Friday, Monday, because we want them to have them by the 17th. What, Brianna? Oh, okay. Talking to your kids. So yes, that starts on the 17th. Oh my gosh, I have to do a drawing after this. Drawings every day this week. Okay, drawings every day this week. And then I'm doing the first big round of drawings Wednesday, the 12th. Okay, so you have to have at least $250 in sales submitted. Last time I checked, we had 9 people engaged. So that's a good start. Good job, guys. I think that's it. Does anybody have anything else? Am I missing anything? We have so much going on this month. Do not forget to text Carmell. Okay, she said that has to be done tonight. Okay, so if you're on this, what's that?
What are we supposed to text her?
You're supposed to text Carmell your pledge for how many people you will recruit this month. And if you're planning on promotion, what is your promotion goal for June or July before August 1st? Okay. All right. We good? No questions? Okay. Thank you guys for being on. I'll see you over on the team page to do a drawing. I'm going to get that ready. All right.
Put your costume on, Tidy.
I'm not putting a costume on, Brianna. I'm going to be just like this. You're going to see me right like this again.
Just embarrass your kids. It's fun.
5 minutes. All right. Oh, bye. I almost just told everybody night-night. All right. See you guys later. Have a good night. Thank you.